So having shared the insights about why API testing and automation of API testing is important, we want to jump into the demo that Siraj will do here shortly. Before we get into the actual demo, we wanted to sort of give everybody a context of what Siraj is going to be showing. So in real startup fashion, we chose to do is to demonstrate a workflow that I think a lot of you may already be familiar with if you have been using Katalon for some time now. Earlier this year, we launched the Katalon store, and one of the key demos that we want to do over here is walk you through the process of getting a plugin published, approved, and being applied on the Katalon store, and then also having the ability to install and uninstall that plugin. So typically, if for those who don't know, the Katalon store is a marketplace where teams that have created custom keywords or activities within Katalon Studio can quickly choose to publish their updates or customized feature and have that either available for free for other members in the community, testing community to use, or work with Katalon Studio to have it set up where it's sold for a nominal fee. So what we are intending to do in our demo here is basically go through visual comparison of an automation script that goes through this particular life cycle and then go through the same life cycle using APIs, and for you to be able to observe how relatively quick it is to actually use APIs to perform the same validation and workflow without having to deal with a whole lot of UIs and waits and rendering issues that we typically encounter. So the typical workflow is to publish a plugin, approve a plugin, install a plugin, and then verify that installed plugin. If you look at it side by side, right, what we've tried to do is leverage or demonstrate to you as well that essentially by leveraging an API, you are not only able to bypass the UI screens, but the relative speed with which you can perform that activity just improves so vastly that you could actually then build far more complex workflows and validation scenarios and essentially improve your coverage by even decreasing time in most situations.
About API testing, the importance of API testing and in web testing. So without taking much time, let me go through the demo part. So as Mush described there, that how you can leverage the API to improve your test time. So there are two test cases, which is install a published plugin and install a plugin. Here you can see that how the dependent test cases has been reduced, and we have also two different suites to compare the performance. Let me run it. So currently it is launching my test suite. And here is the test suite which runs only on, which is not leveraging the APIs. After that, after the test completion, we'll look at the Katalon analytics, where we can compare the results. So this is the Katalon store, which we are using to demonstrate the difference in performance. So now it is running. So while it is running, let me let let me tell you that how I'm taking this forward. So after that, we'll talk about how you can run your tests in parallel at LambdaTest platform, and after and then we'll talk about the features and the offerings which has been provided by LambdaTest. So here you can see that all the test cases which is not leveraging API is running on the web. So definitely it will take more time, and as Mo suggested that the heavier the test cases has much more chances of flakiness and giving false positive. So let me open the Katalon analytics. So here you can see that the builds are running, and I have tried the demo test case before. So here you can see that difference when you are using APIs and UI, and when you are not using APIs for web when you are using UI test only. So till it is restarting. So as we can see here that the test which is not utilizing API is almost taking the 30% more time to execute on the grid, and the chances of the flakiness is quite high, and such kind of errors may also occur that we have faced today. So still it is processing and resetting it to its previous state. Yeah. So guys, do you want me to rerun the test cases? So let me rerun it again. And let's wait for a while it is till it is launched. The Chrome browser might be that was the issue. So let's wait for a while till it completes, and then I'll run the test which is not leveraging the APIs. So for such cases, let's say if you have only one browser and you want to run the test in parallel in local system, for such cases we came into the existence. So that's why we had we had created the cloud grade so that DevOps do not have to manage lots of combinations and do not have to maintain the pain that that the DevOps face while maintaining the in-house grade. So the test has been completed. Let me run install in UI test. So I think now things are working perfectly. So either way, you can see the results here that the web test, the test which is not utilizing API is taking around 3 minutes, and the test which is utilizing API for web testing is taking around 1 minute 17 seconds. So till the time it is executing, let's have a look at the collection that we have created to run the test in parallel at LambdaTest grid. So here are the test suites that I am using to run the scenario at LambdaTest grid on different combinations. Okay, so we have executed the test suite that we have created for the Lambda test. So to demonstrate how you can run your test collection or test suites in parallel, and to leverage the offering of cross-browser testing from Katalon. So let's go to the LambdaTest automation page. So to integrate with Katalon LambdaTest, you have to configure two settings in your remote connection. That is, one is hub URL, which you can get from here, and other one is the capability generator. So capability generator gives you the desired capability object. Let me show you. So let's say if you want to run your test on Mojave and Firefox and on port 64, then it will automatically generate the capability object for different languages. So you can get your keys for capability from here and the values from here. So this is the dashboard for the automation user, and this is the build name that I have ran. So here you can see that the test, and you can use filters to see the errors. So let me open up the logs. So let's say if you want to see that how your test is performing on the grid, so you can view the video from here. If the test is running, you can also view the live video directly from here as well. And if your test has an exception, like we have in Safari here, for example, for the demonstration purpose, we had created that exception that element is not visible. So in that case, we collect all the exceptions and present them here, and you can also view the screenshot that on which page it came, and you can also download the screenshot as well. And if you want to report it to your dev team, then you can directly mark it as bug on your favorite project management tool or bug tracking tool. So here is the command logs. So in command logs, we are capturing all the commands that has been executed on the grid, and this we are also taking a screenshot for each and every command. So let's say if you are running your test in local, so you have to do an extra bit of coding to capture the screenshot for each and every command. But at LambdaTest, you just need to enable one capability, which is visual. And here you can see the parameters that has been received by the grid, and here is the response, which is useful when your test is breaking. And this is the network logs. So in network logs, you get the insight about the resources, that how much time a resource is taking to get loaded or rendered in the browsers. So here is the logs, which is Selenium logs, in case if you want to see that how the things are, how the grid is behaving, then you can see it from here. You can also download it from here for your record keeping. And here is the metadata. Metadata is basically the basic information about your test, and you can also download all the screenshot that has been generated for your test, and you can also download videos for your record keeping. So one more thing I would like to share with you. If your web application is behind the firewall, so you cannot access directly. So to solve that problem, we have one more solution, that is tunnel. And here you can see the command to run the tunnel. First of all, you have to download the executable file, and you just need to go into the directory in the terminal, and you just need to copy that command and paste it. Then we'll create a connection between your PC and with LambdaTest script, so that you don't need to go through the whitelisting process. And also LambdaTest has documentation for the languages that we support, and especially for the Katalon, that how you can integrate your Katalon test suites with LambdaTest. And if you are using any kind of CI/CD tool, then you can leverage your existing tool to integrate with LambdaTest.